What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode number 12 of the PERMABANTER podcast. My name is Jeremy Ryan Frito Bow. And on my left,
what's up, everybody?
I have...
I think I'm on your... No, I'm on your left. That's correct. But it's funny you did that.
Is that my right?
You did that. You're pointing that... Yeah, that's wrong.
My left,
hey, everybody. I know that is your left, but you're pointing to your... What everybody else is right. I believe. I don't know. Who knows? Anyway, well, yeah, there you go. That's perfect. Hi, everybody. My name's Matthew Sefik. I was going to say Steven Sefik. That's my middle name, too. Anyway, Matthew Sefik here. Matt's Foodie Eats, your boy.
We're your co-hosts!
And we love you. And we're excited to be here. Welcome aboard.
Yes, sir.
Mateys.
Give me a high and low right now or I'll kill you.
Fine. Hi. It was my birthday yesterday.
Happy birthday to you.
I'm officially 30, which is nuts. And I know it's crazy to be in the 30 range. 10 years from now, I'll be 40, and that's everybody's dad.
Over the hill.
So that's a weird feeling, including yours, children listening at home. No, but I feel really good. Birthday was awesome. Friends and family. I've been eating and drinking so much stuff this past weekend.
Nice.
Last 4 days, I've probably had a total of like 20 cocktails, and I'm not even joking.
Oh my
like
gosh.
It's genuinely been like an insane amount. Just stuff with food reviews. Like tonight, we had free food across the board plus free cocktails. And then we've had just an immense amount of food and drink in general. Yeah. So I'm feeling that, but that's fun. That's good. It's been great, fantastic. Expect some videos in the near future. But my birthday was fantastic, super fun. Played a ton of Baldur's Gate 3 with my friend who was visiting in town. I love that game. That game's fantastic. It's a masterpiece, and it's fun and exciting to dive into a game with people that have that. So that's super great. And then I'm trying to think of anything else, but it's been really good, man. What about you, Jeremy?
Honestly, I've just been staying pretty busy. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've mostly just been working and living. Honestly, my high has got to be really just. Oh, sorry, I'm just watching clicky things. My high has got to be. I don't know. Honestly, I'm just happy to be alive. I think it's weird seeing how much time has passed. The fact that it's already almost September, and the fact that it's like we're moving so quick into like this next year. Like it's like gonna be 2026 around the corner.
Nuts.
And yeah, man, honestly, I'm just excited. I'm just excited to be here and excited to be alive and thriving. Life's just going good. Just, week by week. Excited to be doing this podcast. I'd say my low is I honestly don't really have a low. I feel like usually the highs always outweigh the lows, even if they're the smallest things. So it's like, honestly, I'm just big vibing. Are you playing with a tech deck or something? What is that?
Sorry.
Noise?
No, it's magnets. It's these like specs. They're fun.
Chat,
they're pretty
that's
great.
what that noise was, if you were wondering. I thought I was...
Sorry.
Kidding. No, you're okay. No, we love you. Hey, that was my low right there. No, I'm just kidding.
I have a Coke, too, so I'm drinking a Coke Zero, so that might be it. I was putting it down.
Coke Zero sponsors?
I can't imagine this making that much noise. Coke Zero sponsors.
Coke Zero?
4? No, but anyway... I didn't even say my low. I guess drinking that much, you feel it. You're poisoning yourself. I feel that a little bit. Especially because I'm hitting 30. But overall, I'm good, brother. Let's dive into the topic.
Give me the news, Matt!
All right, let's start off with some big news. Now, this is big for a lot of people. It's not as big for us, but it's still something worthwhile talking to.
Yeah.
Hollow Knight Silksong gets an official release date, which is September 4th, which is coming up.
Let's go.
Which is really exciting because that game, everybody's like, where are we going to see the clips? When are we going to see the clips? When are we going to see, like, gameplay? Like, you see minor snippets of it and random, like, showcases, like the Xbox showcase, like the PlayStation showcase.
Yeah.
I think mainly the Xbox showcase. The fact that they were like, listen, we're showing it off at Gamescom, and then we're announcing it's coming out in, like, 2 weeks. Very, very exciting for all of the Hollow Knight fans. The first one is a masterpiece to millions of people. Millions love that game. I would say it's the best Metroidvania game that has come out since maybe Castlevania Symphony of the Night, which was the late 90s.
Okay.
I think some people would maybe debate with that. I'm not as well versed in those types of games, but I think that would be agreeable. The hype for this game is unmatched.
Yeah.
The look of it, the vibe of it, people are immensely pumped, and I won't be surprised if it's released to like critical acclaim and fan acclaim. It's been 8 years, 9. I think it's almost been 10 years since the first one came out.
Wow, that's insane.
So that means that they've been making this game for a very long time. And so that's a lot of hype and build-up, similar to like GTA, but for people who like side-scroller, kind of like Castlevania-style games.
Yeah.
All respect in the world. It's immensely exciting. I don't know if I'm going to necessarily play it, but I messed around with Hollow Knight, the first one, for probably like 15 hours. And it's great. It's really good. It's just not necessarily my cup of tea. And it never clicked in a way that was... It's too much backtracking for me. But I get why people love it.
Interesting. Honestly, I've been kind of surprised. I've seen a lot of big streamers. I know Jacksepticeye said this specifically. He's not streaming it. He's not uploading anything. He's personally taking that game to himself. So, I mean, that just honestly speaks volumes to the fact that these big content creators aren't even...
Yeah.
Some of them don't even want to stream it. They want to experience it so firsthand, the fact that they don't need to multitask because they want to soak in that story. So I can only imagine.
That's great. That's massively interesting. It's the fact that it's that, like, oh, man, I, like, just want to, like, soak it up.
Yeah.
I love that. Dude, that's how I feel. Like, I wouldn't want to play Red Dead on stream. You know, like, I would want to just live in that world and experience it. GTA, same thing. Like, I would want to live in that world and experience it. So respect to them. But dude, it is going to be massive. Like, I just think that game is going to be a really big deal to a lot of people, and I'm curious if it will be Game of the Year contender. 10 years on a Metroidvania style game, all the new features they're adding, things like like the crafting system, and all of those. Like, dude, it's exciting.
It's cool when you see those little like type side scroller games really get the upgrades of like the big boomers, like not boomers because those are old people. That's you know. But like the big booms of like the first party crazy titles like that have all these, you know, intricate systems. The fact that you can still put those into like chill little side scroll Metroidvania games is pretty sick. Yeah. So I'm excited.
Respect.
I'll probably give it a shot, honestly.
I want to give it a shot too. I don't know if it's coming to Game Pass. It might be because the first one
is coming to Game Pass.
Dude, it's the worst feeling for me when a game comes out and it's like an incredible game. Like people are really hyped and excited for it. Yeah. And like what's it called? The Cloud Obscure or whatever it is.
Cloud Obscure 33, the Expedition.
Yeah. Like I love that. Like I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that. I enjoyed what I played of that game. Didn't hook me. Didn't grab me. It's not that I don't like it. It's just like I just was like, this is good.
Yeah.
I don't care that much. Like the story was cool and interesting. Like everything's interesting. The music's good. Turn-based combat, Final Fantasy type stuff. It just didn't keep me invested. Yeah. And I gave it like 5 hours. So I feel like that's enough. But I want to love great pieces of art.
Yeah.
I want to like give it my all. Sometimes they don't hit as much, but
the best part about Xbox Game Pass is that you can completely play these games free to play for a monthly subscription. Xbox Game Pass, us here at the Permabanter Podcast are supporters of Xbox Game Pass.
All right, next announcement, next specific thing.
Snake
came out today.
Yes,
Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater drops today.
Oh, yeah.
August 28th, so yesterday if you're listening to the podcast, on the day of release, Thursday, August 29th. And featuring enhanced graphics. It's apparently a loving reboot, like tribute to like the original game as well. Even the parts that were loading screen, like those parts of loading where the game loads in the original Metal Gear Solid, same thing. And this one, like, which is hilarious that they're like, nope, there's going to be like a floating moment here, even though we don't need to. Say it again?
Today's the 27th.
Yeah, no, oh crap! It's 28th for me right now. So you're right. So Thursday. So the day if you're listening to the podcast right now, it came out today. It looks great. It looks awesome. It's getting great reviews. I didn't give it an 8. Other people are giving it closer to 9s.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody's giving it a 10, but I think 9 is where it's maxing out. IGN is so hit or miss. You don't know what to make of the reviews. But it's getting great reviews. You can say that definitively. Yeah. It's a loving reboot or tribute to the original game. It's wild and interesting that they started with 3 to do this.
Yeah.
You would think that they should remake 1. And honestly, if they were remaking 1, I probably would want to buy it day 1 and be more excited about it. I never played 3, though. And that does excite me because I would love to play 3. 3 is, I think, by a lot of people considered the best game in the series, so maybe that's why they did that.
I agree.
But I only played 1. I played the 1, but the version on the GameCube.
Yeah.
Which was like an enhanced version of it. It's like the director's cut version of it with better graphics and so on. But and then I played Phantom Pain. I played a little bit of 4, but I never went through the series fully. All this to say, though, this game looks fantastic and it intrigues me. The thing that intrigued me, one of the things that intrigued me the most was like understanding how you interact with the world. Like you have to eat food in this one, and you have to like keep your guy alive. I love that kind of stuff. I like that in Red Dead. I like that in Abiotic Factor, which I'll talk about later. But like the cool interactions where like if there's a crocodile and its mouth is open, you throw a grenade in its mouth and it will eat it and it will die instantaneously. And that's fun. And then you could take it and then you could put a crocodile head on your body.
Yeah.
And then you swim in the water and people will never see you. That kind of stuff is so fun. And that's what makes those games so special. So I saw a few clips of those types of things and I was like, this makes me want to dive into this game and see what the hype was. Because I never played the original games. I just wish it was a remake of 1 first. But I hope they go back and remake 1, and then 2, and then remake 4. Because 4 desperately needs a remake because it doesn't run well on the PlayStation. And I think maybe they enhanced it and brought it to another console. But they need to remake that game that actually runs well.
Yeah, Metal Gear Solid is just such a solid, like, well, no pun intended, solid franchise. There's so many iconic moments, from hiding under the fruit box to the exclamation mark, like the sounds of the game, the feel of the game.
Sound.
And I feel like we've truly lost the sense of espionage-esque type games that those types of games bring, like that, Splinter Cell. We used to get tons of those types of games, but then now we're in such like I'd say more multiplayer, first-person shooter, like kind of condensed market, to the fact where I think this game is going to bring a lot of people back to the old games, which will inspire more remakes and stuff like that. Because it is just honestly such a forgotten franchise. I love Snake. I love Raiden. I love all the characters in those games, and it's just so cool to... I'm trying to think of the boss's name, but I can't remember it off the top of my head, but... Even the bosses and the bad guys in those games just have such a, like, profound characterness of, like, dude, you are playing this badass game. And I can only imagine. I haven't seen any clips of the new one at all, but I can only imagine it looks beautiful.
Yeah. They're immensely iconic. They're really cool. They're really fun. Mm-hmm. It's such an important game series in the world. And, like, the first game was the most cinematic game probably ever made at the time. And so the fact that that game came out, like, 97... The music, the bum 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 bum, like that's such a dude. There's so much iconic stuff that comes from those games. It was slightly before my generation, and I know before your generation as well. But I respect the crap out of it, and I remember the game terrifying me, scaring me, and like when I was younger, just the music or the guy. Like there's the I think it's the president and the cell that's the prison cell, and he's like oh, and it like I remember being like
Mr. President, Mr. President.
White House down. White House is falling. No, but those games are necessary and so important. It sucks that Konami screwed over Kojima so deeply, but at least he's making his own game. I still want to play Death Stranding 2. That game kind of completely went silent as well.
Yeah, I forgot that game came out until I
Dude,
saw
there's so many
for
games this month. I know. It's so many games this year.
Came out in
like,
June.
I was like, yeah. But you forget that like Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 came out. You forget that Clear Obscure came out because it's been like 4 or 5 months, but still nuts. I want to dive in, but this is one of those other games where I want to actually like try it, play it, and feel it,
and like it, and feel it in your system.
Yeah, but you're right. We haven't had a stealth like espionage game. Like we had Splinter Cell, and we had Metal Gear Solid, and that was pretty much it for a little while. Like we had like those games. Those were the only stealth, active, third-person, fun shooters. There was like other games that came out too, but those were the 2 tops, and we've gotten neither of those in a long time. Yeah. It seems like they're making a return to form. There's like there's a few games coming out. I think that one's called like Black Steel or something interesting like that. But it looks kind of like Splinter Cell. So keep her out for espionage stealth games. But these games coming out is exciting because you're right. It hopefully will spark either more remakes and or sequels or fun new games that are the same kind of style of games because we need a fun, really well made stealth shooty kind of game.
Yeah, keep an eye out. They might sneak up on you.
Oh.
Speaking of sneaking up on you.
Enjoy Snake Eater. Sneaking up on you, Halloween the game unveiled at Gamescom. So there was already one Halloween game where you got to play as Jason, and it was like a cabin, and it was asymmetric multiplayer game.
That's Friday the 13th, isn't it?
This is, yes, it was Friday the 13th kind of vibes. Now, this is just called the Halloween, the game. Oh. So instead of it being Jason chasing people around, it's Michael Myers. And that was for Friday the 13th game. So I think it's made by the same people. This one looks more fun, in my opinion, because it's set in like a neighborhood, which is just more fun to me than like a cabin, like in the woods. I just feel like that's been done a lot. But a neighborhood where you can fight back, you can walk inside a house, find a knife, fight back.
It's going to be cool.
These games are really fun. Like, I like the concept of these games. I like the Predator game that came out where like you could fight back. Remember that game that came out on Xbox back in the day where one person plays as a gigantic monster?
Evolve!
Yes, Evolve.
Yes.
Those games, I really wish that they had more of a market than they did. Valve was awesome. Hardly got to play it because nobody played it.
I grinded the hell out of that game on Xbox One.
Yeah. There's a lot of great games like this that I want to play with my friends really, really bad because it's just fun. It's fun to... Oh, there's 6 of us? All right, great. One of us is Jason. One of us is all running away and trying to survive. So fun. And those kinds of experiences are so fun and should be embraced and encouraged in the video gaming world. It's the best.
Yeah, honestly, it's just cool because, like, well, fun fact actually for the viewers at home, I thought Michael Myers was Shrek up until, like, I was, like, 12. And then I realized he was a scary dude with a mask on. So every time everyone would say they're scared of Michael Myers, I thought they were just scared of Shrek.
Donkey!
Hey, comment Shrek if you watch this far on the podcast.
How do you even think that? What happened?
Because Mike Myers.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
I was so confused.
You're like, what?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because everyone's talking about this new horror movie with Michael Myers. And I'm like, why the hell is Shrek's voice actor acting up? Put him down. But no, I love these types of games. Dead by Daylight is a great example. I feel like that IP is super alive. Because they have
That's
many.
The one.
Yeah.
That is the one that... what's hard, though, is I haven't gotten into that game because it feels like it's a hard ceiling to get into.
It's oversaturated. There's so much content in there. It's insane.
Yeah, but it's hard to, like, if you don't play with, like, a group of friends, you're kind of screwed. You're playing with randos, and you don't know how to play it, and I feel like... but I have a friend who, like, loves it, who's like, I've gotten into it. You start building up your character, and it takes a while, and you get perks and all those things. So I respect that, and I like that, and I don't mind there being a hard ceiling, but I just want there to be a really easy, approachable, relatively cheap, easy to play. Put it on Game Pass. I want to play that type of game with a group of, like, 5 friends. Yeah. Where all of us are running around, we're all terrified, and we're trying to survive, and one of us is an evil person trying to kill him. Yeah, and then fun, Matt's naked. Great concept. Yeah, asymmetric, multiplayer. I'm naked playing video games no matter what. As soon as this game ends. I play that. I put my balls on the controller and I play it. Okay, so... What?
Sorry,
anybody?
I had to make sure the FBI was in there.
I have weird control over my testicles, and I'm able to press buttons with them. Anyway, W. Let's dive into the next topic. Chris Columbus questions the point of Harry Potter TV show reboot. Do you know who Chris Columbus is, Jeremy?
He's the one who directed the first 2, right?
he sailed the 7 seas.
No, he did!
Christopher Columbus. No, so yes, he directed the first 2 movies of Harry Potter.
Yeah.
He was going to do the third, and then something came up, and then he stopped. So he did a great job of kicking off the Harry Potter series. He did a great job of casting many of the iconic characters. Snape, Harry, and so on. And the issue to me with the new TV show, or his issue with the new TV show, is pretty much he saw a picture of Hagrid, which is being played by Nick Frost, who's the guy from Shaun of the Dead and other really great comedies and just fun stuff. Great casting. I like that. I have no issues with that. The only casting I'm like so confused about is Snape because it's just a crazy casting in my opinion. But all that to say, he is basically criticizing, saying he looks exactly the same. He's basically like, are you making this different? Like, Hagrid looks exactly like he made Hagrid look in the original Harry Potter movies. And the validness of this is true. It's why are you doing this in the first place? And like, I saw people commenting like, money. Like, and sure, it's money, But here's the other thing I've seen.
Yeah.
So I follow some people, or at least I've liked some videos on TikTok of guys talking about Harry Potter and how unfaithful the movies are. The movies are faithful in some aspects, but the characters themselves are not that faithful. Harry is better than he is in the books than he is in the movies.
Yeah.
Ron is way better in the books than he is in the movies.
Yeah, Ron's kind of a little puss.
In the books, he's like loyal and he's courageous and like he will sacrifice himself for people. Like he's very courageous. He at no point ever is like annoyed or like he's never like in the fifth Harry Potter or the sixth Harry Potter book where like he's jealous of Harry and like all the success he's getting.
Yeah.
And like the whole love triangle situation with that girl, and it's so dumb.
Hermione? Yeah.
No, it was Hermione and the other girl.
Cho girl, the Ravenclaw girl.
They added that to be like a teen thing, that, like ruins his character. Yeah. In the movies, Ron is consistently not that. He's only courageous with like the what's it called in the first one.
Chess.
In the chess moment. But even then, like he's more strategic and smart than they showcase. So all this to say, Ron is not like a bumbling idiot like he is in the movies. He's actually awesome. Hermione is a little bit more sociopathic in some ways, but is awesome and wonderful in other ways. Like she's really great. So to me, that is enough reason to like, okay, make a really good TV show that fleshes out all the characters and is truly true to the books. That's what I want. Yeah. I want something truly true to the books in a way that delivers and is awesome and is great. Making Snape an African American man is an odd choice, especially because they heavily attack Snape as a character throughout the entire
He's way too... Hey, no offense. This guy playing Snape is way too good looking to be playing Snape. 100%.
That's also true.
He's
That's also
way too good looking to be that hated.
It doesn't make sense. I don't mind if... here's the truth. I don't care that Hermione is like an Hispanic girl. Like, I saw the...
Do whatever you want. Do whatever you want.
She's fantastic.
Yeah.
It's just odd choices. If you wanted to make another character something, that's fine. If you wanted to make Voldemort black, I don't really care. But the fact that it's like Snape and like Snape is heavily made fun of nonstop, it's gonna feel racially weird. It is. So anyway, all that to say, like where it's just like they're like, oh, everybody makes fun of them, and they like.
Well, I saw a clip on the Escape Pod. Shout out the Escape Pod. I love them. They were like, well, they changed everything in the show. I mean, they even changed Snape's race. And I was like, it's just it's so interesting because like not even that, because like I don't care what race you are, you play a good character, do your thing. But it's like when it comes to certain dynamics of the show, like even seeing the screenshot, I know which one you're talking about, the one of Hagrid and Harry when they're in Diagon Alley, like it just, I don't know if it's just because the movies are so imprinted in my brain. It's to a point where I get it's for the money, it just doesn't make sense. Like I don't care if that makes sense. Like I enjoy the movies, I enjoy the books. Like I feel like the show is literally just a cash grab.
Yeah, and so here's the thing. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree to an extent. For the reasons I just said, it's valid enough for them to do this.
Okay.
To say, hey, we're gonna do like something incredibly faithful that gives us a lot more time.
Yeah.
Each season is one book. If each season has 13 hours to work with for one book to be told, that's awesome.
That's crazy.
Like that's great. Like you have a lot more time to flesh out characters. And if you have 7 seasons of really tight, really well written, really well aged up cast, I'm in for that. If you give me the best possible version of Harry Potter, awesome. Chris Columbus, excuse me, sorry, a lot of topics tonight.
No, you're fine.
To Chris Columbus's point, he's saying, if you're doing the same thing I already did, what are we doing this for? And the reason he said that, and it's only based off what Hagrid's wearing. That's, I guess his criticism is kind of dumb in a way.
Exactly.
Yeah. Where it's like, fine, he looks like he did in the original movie.
Some
that's
originality.
Fine. Some of these characters, sure, but some of these characters are going to look the same. That's fine.
Yeah.
Like, in terms of
Hagrid's
design.
a big tree-looking dude.
If he's wearing a blue jacket compared to the green one that he's wearing, is it that much different, Chris Columbus? But he says, I'm not jealous. I'm curious about what's ahead. But are you doing something that different? I really think they are.
Yeah.
I like Mark Mylod, the guy who's directing it. He directed a lot of episodes of Succession. I've seen interviews with him.
I've heard that show's good.
Succession's awesome. I've seen interviews of him, and he has he's just great. Like, I like the way he talks. He's British. Yeah. But he's very thoughtful in his directing, and he knows what he's doing. And he's one of the head creative guys on this, and he's going to direct a lot of episodes. So, to be honest with you, even now I'm talking about it, I get more excited. I get more excited about the Harry Potter series and what it's going to be on HBO, because you have a lot more time. If you nail the casting, you nail the acting, you nail everything across the board. I like John Lithgow as Dumbledore. I like what he said, where he's like, this is like the final chapter of my life. Like, this is the final role of my life. Yeah. That's all incredibly exciting. Now, I know we'll see what's coming, and that's the only thing that takes it away, where it's like, we all know this story. And so I'm curious if they divert from those things. But the movie, or the show, like, I really hope the show is incredibly faithful to the movies. Yeah. Or sorry, to the TV shows. Or sorry, to the books. I hope that the show is really faithful to the books, because we haven't seen that. We haven't seen a Dumbledore that's calm at all times. Yes. Who doesn't run in and is like, did you put the thing in the Goblet of Fire? We haven't seen him at this cold, composed, where he's kind of manipulating and using Harry, but he also loves Harry. Like, we haven't seen that to the full extent. And if you're able to nail that, the people who are fans of the books will be excited. I don't know. I'm excited to tune in. I hope the music is really good, and I hope everything else is nailed. I will say that one thing I will really hype this up on is that I am a big, big fan of the Percy Jackson series. I love Rick Riordan, read all his books, love everything he did. The Logan Lerman movies were a little but that show on Disney Plus is gas. It's so good, with Walker Scobell as Percy, and I can't name any other. I just know household
Walker's
name
so
Walter
cool.
Scobell.
Walker Scobell, get on the podcast. But the Percy Jackson show is so good. And they dive into the book so much more, and they cook. And season 2 comes out actually in December. And I can't wait to review that on the podcast. That's going to be huge. But I'm a firm believer, and if you give things time to cook and more time to dive in, you can't fit every single thing in a 2.5-hour movie. You can't fit every single thing, and that movie would be long as hell, even with the Lord of the Rings extended cuts. Like, long as hell, still missing some details from the books. It's like, I would argue that books are way better TV series than they are ever movies. Yeah, I agree. Like, I like Lord of the Rings, the trilogy is incredible. It's arguable that a TV show could have been pretty fantastic. That'd be crazy. So I think what's hard about the Harry Potter stuff is that the series ended in 2012. It ended 13 years ago. Yep. And like if somebody came forward and said, hey, we're going to remake the Lord of the Rings movies trilogy with in a TV show format, I think people would be up in arms, but it would make slightly more sense to me than the Harry Potter one. Yeah. I think the difference is that the Harry Potter movies, there's some hit and misses. There's some really great ones. There's some weaker ones. There's like probably 4 great ones and 3 weak ones. And weaker, but I mean, like, nothing I don't feel like is directly bad besides maybe part 1 of Deathly Hallows. Yeah. All this to say, it makes sense if they're like, listen, this isn't that much of a faithful recreation of what these books are, so we're going to do that. Okay, I'll let you pass. Yeah, so, I mean, I'll take it, bro. I still think Snape has a major glow up. I don't know how they're going to make fun of him because he's so good looking, but he is. Yeah, it's going to be cool to see what these other character designs are and everything like that. I respect their choice, man. If they want to cook. I saw a funny meme that said Ryan Gosling should be the next Black Panther, and honestly, do it. I think that'd be sick. I really don't even mind. I think any of that stuff, like, I don't care what you look like in the past movie. I don't care what you look like in the book.
Out.
Cook.
I'm out.
Cook it up. Cook it up.
Listen, my only issue with that, genuinely, is this is the issue. Snape is a heavily attacked, controversial, like, character who is
a villain.
Not just a villain. He's treated and bullied nonstop on a nonstop basis in the books and in the series. And you can draw racial connections to being like, is everybody just racist in the Wizarding world? And that's my only point. It's like, it doesn't compute on that front. It just doesn't, like, if you, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you made Hermione, like, black, but the actress can kill it, whatever, like, they made her Hispanic, that's fine. I don't care. Like, she doesn't need to look like Emma Watson. No. If they made, like, I think that there's certain characteristics that are important, like the way Harry looks. Rupert Grint, or like the guy they cast for Ron is like a redhead. Like, it's important for the Weasley family.
I thought he was Ed Sheeran.
Yeah. Like it's important for the Weasleys to be redheads. Like, and so Snape being like somebody who has like this black hair that's greasy, who's like is important.
He's made out to be like a slime ball looking.
Yeah,
grease
exactly.
ball.
And it's like you're making it's just it's easy to draw these racial connections that can be weird. That I think will make it harder for people to get sucked into the world. Not to attack the actor, not to attack the acting, it's just like it's an odd choice. In my opinion, if you would have made other characters, like if you made Hagrid a big black guy, I don't care. That's fine. Yeah. That works better to me than Snape. Snape is just an odd choice to go that direction. Anyway, let's move forward.
Either way, we support the show. Excited for it.
I'm excited to watch it.
Yeah,
I'm excited to see it. Yeah, I hope it's great. I want good things, so I hope it's good.
Yeah.
The new Asus ROG Xbox Ally handhelds. They announced the prices. Not much here, but the standard version of it.
Yeah.
Is for $549.99.
Crazy.
So, you think that's too much?
I think that's crazy expensive for a handheld console. Like, I know it's gonna be cool. I know other
it's a gaming PC.
The specs and everything in it and all that. It's like, yeah, but buy a gaming PC. $549 for a handheld.
You can't bring a gaming PC on a laptop.
Buy a Steam Deck.
This is what this is. That's the Steam Deck competition. This is the Steam Deck competition.
It's way more expensive than the Steam Deck.
No, the good versions of the Steam Deck are about this price.
Yeah, the OLED. Yeah, that's true. But look at the premium price. Announce that. Read that premium price.
$900.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, $900.
But that's like a really high-end handheld gaming PC.
You said, yeah, that's just a keyboard that flies out of microchips.
Yeah. Dude, that's gonna be strong. That handheld thing will be stronger than an Xbox Series X.
Yeah, I better be able to wear it on my face.
Listen. I get it. This is a premium thing to have. Like both are. Like the Steam Deck was that for a little while. The Steam Deck was like $450.
Like, oh, you're broke? Oh, sorry, you're broke. Oh, just say you're broke. Just say you're broke.
I get the appeal of this. To be fair, I want everything that's cool and techy.
Yeah, me too.
Will I buy this? No. Will some people buy this? Yes. All right, it's going to be awesome. Like, I'll say this. It's going to be good. Like, it's going to be a really well-designed
Xbox sponsor us, so we'll take them. I'll review it.
Yes, please. We have 312 shows.
Nope, 218. You're close. That was close.
What? I thought we were 300. That's funny. Yeah, we should reach out. We should be like, hey, we have a huge following. We have 55 followers on TikTok.
Dude, we have 52 followers on TikTok. You're boosting us up way too. Hey, we could have 300 followers. Everyone drops a follow on this video.
14,000 followers on TikTok. Food reviews. You're like, you have 8,600. All right, whatever.
No, hey, losers. I will gotta say, we'll get back to the ROG Ally because I think it's gonna be great. But as you said, for having every tech piece, one of my highs for the week, I got to wear an Apple Vision Pro on my face.
Yeah, how'd it feel?
Oh, like $1 million. I watched Avengers Infinity War, some of it, in Avengers Tower. That was cool as hell. It was so sick. Awesome. It was so sick.
Looking around.
And Loki got choked out. I was like, oh my gosh, he's getting choked out.
Does Pepper walk by?
No.
Pepper Potts?
No.
She walks by crying. Where's
Tony? Dude.
The daughter's walking around. I love you.
No,
I love you.
Pepper Potts.
I love you 3,000. I love you.
Pepper Potts married Dr. Doom.
Woof.
R.I.P.
It's coming.
Doom.
You could rest.
Yeah, rest when you buy me an ROG Ally, $900 premium price.
Woo!
Are you gonna buy one? You gonna get one?
No. I need to switch to first. The console that will have literally less than half the power, but I just want to play some Donkey Kong Spoinks. Yeah. Please.
You play Donkey Kong and Roblox on your ROG Ally.
I'm not playing Roblox. Roblox is bad. Oh, let's talk about that for 2 seconds. Did you see Schlepp or whatever? Schlepp or somebody and went on Roblox and got 6 predators arrested.
What the hell? Actually, that's crazy.
And then Roblox was like, we're gonna send a cease and desist to Schlepp, the guy who caught pedophiles, and banned him for Roblox. Is that nuts? To be like, hey, I found some predators on your thing, and they're like, don't bring bad publicity to our account, to our gaming thing, you jerk.
Roblox.
We're gonna ban you.
Roblox, fix your stuff, dude.
Roblox is genuinely a ground for predators, and it's nuts. And so many kids play it.
Disgusting.
Never letting my kids play it. If you see a kid playing it, take it, throw their laptop or throw their computer
or their
Roblox. iPad. or we don't. We're against it. We're against it.
Team Minecraft.
Unless you have a ton of money, you want to send it over.
No, whoa, yo. Hey, we're not selling out. We're not selling out for that.
Immediately sell out. $10,000.
ROG Ellen? $16 ROG Ellen?
212 subscribers.
No, we hate you, Roblox. Fix your system. No predators.
Yeah, dude, what the hell? It's a Roblox. What's wrong with you?
Disgusting.
We don't sell out.
No.
I'm just kidding. We would never. All right, Helldivers. All right, let's talk about Helldivers real quick. I just keep winking. We will never sell out. All right,
Helldivers
2 keeps updating their games. And they have added Xbox stuff because it came to Xbox. And so now you can play as like ODS characters and you use some of the guns from Halo, which is awesome. And they've also added more enemy types. And there's now flying dragons that attack you. Did you play Helldivers at all?
Oh, hell yeah, I did. Helldivers 2 was awesome.
Dude, that game is so fun.
Yeah.
And like it didn't fall off, but I just like stopped playing it, whatever. And dude, they keep adding stuff that's like, I want to play this again. All the Halo stuff, Xbox joining the fight.
Yeah, dude.
It's so easy to root for this game. Shit. It's so cool. It's so fun. It looks like such an action-packed fun time.
Yeah.
I want to keep playing it. I need to keep playing with the bros. It's such a fun co-op game. This is how you do a PvE game. This is how you do it. You put a foundational, really, really great third-person action shooter that gives you the option to go into first-person mode as well.
Yeah.
You give it really good feel. You give it great systems, and you keep adding content, weapons, and stuff to it. It's exciting. It's fun. The fact that it's on Xbox is really cool. The fact that Gears of War just came to PlayStation literally yesterday.
Crazy.
It's nuts and exciting and fun. It's really exciting to see the console wars end in a way where things are coming together.
Yeah.
Microsoft has basically waved the red flag and they're like, or waved the white flag and they're like, basically, we'll put games on your console now. Halo on PlayStation is going to be mind-blowing.
Insane.
Nuts.
I think that Helldivers is great, but I also think that it's cool to see, like, I don't know, the Halo suits are just so badass, especially in ODST. Like, I love the helmets. I love everything about it. I was a big Halo Reach player back in the day, but, like, man, it's so cool to just see those two IPs kind of cross together and do some cool shit. I think that's so fun. It's so fun. When
this is cooler to me than, like, Fortnite having, like, Beavis and Butthead or, like, you know, or Call of Duty. It's fun in Helldivers to have something that makes sense IP.
Yeah,
like,
it's an IP match, quite literally.
Halo, like, literally, anytime I would play this, my friend who's obsessed with Halo, like, loves Halo more than I do, would be like, this looks like ODST. So the fact that they're like, we know that, and we're going to team up with them.
They're like,
put some of the... It's so fun. Like, that's really brilliant. It's really good marketing. Well done.
Shout out Helldivers, bro. Helldivers, get on the podcast.
Keep going. Get on here.
We love you.
We'll sell out for you.
I would sell out for Helldivers.
Pay us. You haven't done anything weird, right? All right. Fallout Season 2. I watched the trailer. You have not watched the first season. You need to.
I do.
Which is not, dude, you would love the show.
I'm
it's
a
great.
fraud. I'm sorry.
It's awesome. You're not a fraud. It's great.
Aww.
It's really good. Watch it. We'll watch it before season 2.
I will watch. I promise to watch Fallout season 1. I do.
I'm loving it. I've loved it. The first season is fantastic. Me and my wife loved it. One of her favorite memories of us married so far in the last year and a half was literally us just like on the bed eating yummy food, watching
Helldivers. Yo, you're still thinking about Helldivers.
We were just watching trailers for Helldivers too. We were having a blast. No, we just watched Fallout.
It looks really good. It does look really good.
It's a great show, and it's written by Jonathan Nolan, who's Christopher Nolan's brother.
Yeah,
he's done a great job. The action's good. The gore it feels like Fallout, which is awesome.
Yeah.
So it absolutely is fantastic, and it's going the new Vegas storyline, and the new Vegas storyline's awesome.
It is sick.
Really great. It's really cool stuff. It's fun to have like casino vibes and all those things. The trailer looks really good, and I think that show is going to be awesome.
Oh, I'm excited. I love Fallout. Fallout's one of my favorite games to play. That I've played. Sorry, it's very late. But I don't know, man. It's just cool seeing like the characters and all that stuff. Like especially in the New Vegas storyline. I don't know. Just the character designs are so dope, and like the armor, the aspects, the storytelling. I'm excited. I think they're going to do that show really, really well.
It's going to be so good.
So good.
All right. One final thing. This has been like talked about a little bit. The Paper.
Yeah.
Which is an Office spinoff. Oscar's in it.
Shout out Oscar, bro. That's my guy.
I don't get it. I don't understand it. All this to say, I watched the first, there's a clip from it. The trailer was kind of whatever.
Yeah, it was all right.
Nothing really got me. The clip was okay. It has some funny moments.
The meeting room one that you saw?
Yeah, it's the meeting room.
So funny.
Yeah. Yeah, like it has a vibe there that's like it feels like it's trying too hard.
Yeah.
But there were some funny moments. Like I think my favorite moment in the little clip, if you haven't seen it yet, go check it out.
Yeah.
It's like on social media or just go to Peacock. It's my favorite moment of it is like when it cuts to the guy and he's like, "This was the most fun meeting we've ever had." Like, I appreciate that. Like that was funny. Everything else was kind of like, okay,
He's like, all right, point, clap, get hyped, clap.
There's a little bit of a Jim Halpert look to the screen at moments. Oscar seems a little bit too positive, where he's like, "Oh, high five, Oscar," and Oscar's like,
I think Oscar's gonna last one episode. Genuinely,
no.
I don't think he lasts in that show longer than 2 episodes.
You think they're gonna kill him off?
No, they're not gonna kill Oscar.
Game of Thrones.
I think that they're like using Oscar to draw people in, and he's just gonna quit because I think he's just gonna be like, "This is the same thing as last time," and just quit.
I don't think so. I don't think they do that. It would be hilarious if they killed him off.
They're not gonna kill Oscar.
It'd be so funny if like there's a robber. The robber came to.
He's like, "This is the best meeting we ever had," and Oscar just gets shot in the head in the middle of the meeting.
Explodes.
Oh my gosh.
Stupid. The show looks fine.
Yeah.
I'm curious. I'm cautiously optimistic. I'm not going to get Peacock for it. We'll see what the reviews are. But I want things to be successful. I like the main actor. I like Domhnall Gleeson.
Yeah.
Nobody has the chops of Steve Carell.
No.
Nobody's on that level. And so far, nobody looks like a Jim or Dwight. No. The reason The Office was so good was because Michael Scott was fantastic. Jim was really relatable and likable. Dwight was ridiculous and hilarious. Those 3 characters were essential.
Yeah.
You introduce Andy. Andy was a fantastic addition to the show and made it really great.
Yeah.
Until he kind of switches around. And then the supporting cast was fun.
Oh, yeah.
But Pam and Jim were the heart of the show, the Ross and Rachel of it all. And if you don't have the power of somebody like Steve Carell to make that show, we'll see.
See you later. More like it. See you in the bin, you bum-looking head. No, I hope it's good. I think it'll be good. I think.
Do you really think it'll be good?
I think it'll be good because I like slapstick comedy like that. Like I like that show Superstore. Superstore was goofy and made absolutely no sense. Like it's just. I don't think it's a show I think will be good. I think I'll like it though.
What do you mean by slapstick comedy?
Not like slapstick is in like, oh, I hit my head on the trash can. Like it's like the just cheesy one-liner goofy like in Superstore would cut to just like a random a random naked dude in a chair just rolling through the store. Like that those kind of like stupid one-shot things. Like one take, like goofy, like what's the word? Like camera cutaways. Thank you. Like cutaways to just goofy stuff, and I think like I don't know. I like stupid shows like that, so that's why I think this is gonna be okay. I do not think it'll live up to The Office whatsoever, but I do think it might be good in its own regard if they kill Oscar.
I think it's canceled after 2 seasons.
Really? 2 seasons and it's done?
I'll say this. I think every show deserves 2 seasons.
Yeah.
I think most shows find their footing in the second season. The Office did that. So I think no matter what, they should give it till the second season because they make tweaks. And sometimes it turns out really good. The first season of The Office wasn't that good.
No.
I think it's really great, but it was a little bit too cringe. I'll give it 2 seasons, but I think there's a good chance it gets canceled after 2. If it was on Netflix, I think it would have a better fighting chance.
Yeah.
But what's it called? What was the TV show that Greg Daniels and Steve Carell had a TV show where it was like Space Force or SpaceX or
whatever yeah, Space Force.
That show sucked.
Yeah.
It just wasn't good, and it's the same creator. And so that's my issue with it, is this show, you got to nail the humor. Another thing, I remember Steve Carell coming out and being like, we couldn't make The Office again because it was too offensive humor. You need to make the exact type of humor that it was.
Yeah.
If you make the show have the exact type of humor where you're making fun of everybody, you're making fun of any race, you're making fun of any sexuality, you're doing all that stuff, that show will be successful. It needs to be on that level, and if it isn't, then it's not going to be that good. And, unless it's just funny in a different way, but it needs to have some bite to it.
Well, yeah, Michael Scott was legit known as like a stupid idiot who would just do dumb stuff.
Yeah, like, dude, he's like, buy my cookie. He's like doing an Indian, and he gets slapped in the face. He forces Oscar to kiss him, like, because he's like, that's funny. Like, that's really hilarious. It should be that type of humor, and if it isn't that, it's not going to do good.
I just don't think anyone could live up to like Steve Carell doing that. Like, Steve Carell is just Steve Carell, bro. He's just Michael Scott. He burned his foot on a George Foreman grill to get bacon in the morning.
I like Domhnall Gleeson. You figure it out.
Let's hope you figure it out.
It's you don't need to recreate. You don't need to recreate Michael Scott. No. You need to create a really intriguing, really funny character who has his own issues. Steve Carell, Michael Scott was a perfect character because he wasn't just hilarious and do dumb stuff like that, but he also had a heart and he wanted to have a family. Yeah. He wanted to have kids. Like there was redeeming qualities there. So anyway, all that to say, I'm curious what this is going to be, but it comes out next month. We'll see.
September 5th, we'll be watching.
Amen.
Thank you, Peacock. All right, now we're going to get into the bread and the butter of the episode. Only 45 minutes in, but big drop this week in the DCU. We had Peacemaker Season 2. Man, we're not reviewing Peacemaker Season 2 Episode 1 yet. That dropped last week because Matt still needs to watch it. But next week we will be dropping our reviews of Episode 1 and Episode 2 together. And then we'll be doing weekly episode reviews after that on each episode of the pod. Peacemaker Season 1 is phenomenal. John Cena is absolutely, since he says I'll say it, fucking hilarious. He kills the role of Chris as Peacemaker, and he's just such a goofy guy who just, he said, I'm willing to get peace and I'm willing to do whatever it takes to get it. Like, his relationship with Eagly, his really messed up relationship with his dad, like, just all of the characters that come together, like, hardcore. And then you got, what's that dude's name? Like, Owitz or something like that. He's the dude with the glasses. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. But you get what I'm saying.
The John Higley?
John Higley. What's his name? It's like something Owitz.
I don't know. Okay.
Something Owitz. Something like that. But chat, kick me in the comments.
Yeah,
but,
I know you're talking about.
Yeah. But it's like his relationship with all those characters is absolutely fire. Economist. Something like that. Economist or something like that. His relationship with all those characters is super cool too. And the story with the butterflies. Spoilers for Peacemaker Season 1 if you haven't seen it. But it just really all comes together and makes something really, really beautiful. And I think Season 2 is going to be absolutely great, especially after what we had in Superman. The ties in from that are also going to be really good. Matt, what are your thoughts? What you got for me?
Well, I think the first season's great. I mean, I think it's really funny and really well done. It has a lot of James Gunn-y kind of things.
Yeah.
This is why I think James Gunn is better suited for darker, more raunchy, more inappropriate, and kind of funky, wacky TV show kind of stuff. I think he's better suited for this type of stuff. I think the Suicide Squad is one of his better movies. Mm-hmm. It rivals Guardians 1 and 2 to me. It really does, which I know would surprise some people because people adore those movies. I think the Suicide Squad is a great movie. I think it subverts expectations. I think everything with Harley Quinn and that Prince guy is hilarious and awesome. The fact that she kills him is it's just great. It's just really good. It's dark and it's funny.
Love you, but that does not hold light to Guardians 1. I'll stand on that business till I die.
No, that's fine. I'm okay with that. I agree Guardians 1's better. I just think it rivals those movies in a way.
Typefest
whatever.
Movies,
But I think that he's just better with this type of wheelhouse of stuff.
Yeah.
He's better at dealing with a bunch of different characters, which is better suited for a TV show. Mm-hmm. He's better with raunchy, inappropriate humor. It's just who he is, his personality, how he writes. He's better suited for it. I think the funky storyline with the butterflies, it rivals the gigantic star creature in Suicide Squad, which is just a wacky, goofy sense of humor. It's the same thing he does in Superman. Mm-hmm. That's my only issues with Superman, is it has the wacky stuff where I wish it was more grounded and focused more on the main characters. So he's perfectly suited for a show like this. So all this to say, it's great. It's good. It's funny. Vigilante is hilarious.
Oh, God. Cast him as Deadpool, bro.
Yeah, what's the little guy's character?
The guy who literally he's obsessed with something. What is his name?
It's like a Taekwondo guy or something.
Yeah, it's the little guy in the green suit.
Yes,
something like that. Yeah.
He's great. He's hilarious. That's a fun character. All the characters are super fun. All the dynamics are interesting. I like how they end the first season, where it sets up for his relationship with his dad. It sets up for his name being cleared. It seems like season 2 is I haven't seen it yet, but it seems like it's pushing into multi-dimensional stuff, which is really fun.
I have seen the episode 1 of season 2, and it is phenomenal.
Yeah. And so I'm excited to hop into that and excited to see what that looks like. But season 1 is a great season of television. Yeah. It's wacky. It's weird. It's the most unique thing. It's one of the most unique pieces of superhero stuff we've gotten. And James Gunn is suited for that type of stuff where he's like, this is funky and weird and funny and dark and violent and gory. Like a ton of people die in that season.
Yeah.
An entire small town. Like every cop dies.
Yeah.
Because of butterfly aliens in their head. There's a gigantic like cow creature that gets destroyed. Like those types of things are like interesting and fun and better suited for a TV show. This is why I like James Gunn better in this role than in other roles.
Yeah.
I hope he can rein it in and hold hands with somebody else who does a really good job of like grounding the ship to make it a really great overall story. But the wacky fun stuff is great, and the fact that season 2, James Gunn's so busy, he has his hands so full.
Yeah.
The fact that season 2 is on its way and it's happening and it's getting great reviews is really exciting, and we're excited to go through it each episode by episode.
One of the things I was really worried about is how they were going to tie up the loose ends with the old DC universe, with the Snyderverse. At the end of season 1, there's a scene where the Justice League do show up, and there's like banter between Ezra Miller's Flash and
Aquaman.
Jason Momoa's Aquaman. And I do like that they changed that. I do like that they reworked it. And it's not really a spoiler for season 2 because like just how it is. They changed it to being what it is now for the DC universe, and I think that suits it very well. I love Nathan Fillion's Green Lantern. You can see him in the teaser trailers for the show, and I am very, very excited to see where this next season goes. To kind of boost up what it is, James Gunn was talking about how there might be like a secret surprise cameo. I would love if it was Xolo Maridueña's Blue Beetle, because that guy is so goofy. He's such a good character. I love you, Xolo. Shout out the Lone Lobos podcast as well. Love those guys.
Do we automatically assume it's going to be Superman, though?
Huh?
I
don't think it's going to be David Cornsweet Superman. I want them to. Really? I want it to implement someone else. I get it. David Cornsweet Superman is awesome, but give me another DCU character. Like give me a little.
Everybody will be so excited for Blue Beetle.
Blue Beetle's awesome. I don't know what crack you're smoking.
You
just hate George Lopez.
No. Everybody would be so excited for Blue Beetle.
Blue Beetle's dope.
Dude, everybody is so pumped.
Put some respect on Blue Beetle's name, bro.
Zero disrespect.
Oh, you're one of those. You're one of those guys.
I'm not a hater. I never saw the movie actually. So
you suck then. Go watch Blue. Do your homework,
I'm sorry,
man.
I wasn't one of the 14.
Hey, me and 13 other people loved it.
Saw that one.
Me and 13 other people loved it. I saw it in theaters. It was beautiful.
Yeah, well, if it's Blue Beetle, that will be fun. Like that's a fun cameo. I agree. It's a fun cameo. It could be. Is Hawkgirl in it?
Hawkgirl is in the show.
Could be her. Yeah. Okay. There you go. So that's fun. Yeah, it's exciting that James Gunn finally now gets to work from his universe.
Yeah.
And he can kind of do whatever he wants with it. And if he wants to make it called the Corn Sweat, he could do that, which is really fun.
Yeah.
It's before he's massively like within the next 5 years, Corn Sweat will be in a billion movies.
Yeah.
He's gonna be in a billion. He's gonna be like Henry Cavill was like 5 years ago when he was in like 7 movies in 2 years. Which is exciting, which is fun.
Yeah.
And but no, I'm excited. I'm really excited to go through this second season.
Final rating, I give season 1 a 9 out of 10, by the way. I don't know what you give it. I give it a 9.
Yeah, I think that's right. I think a 9 is pretty accurate. I mean, maybe you could convince me of an 8.5. Like, I could go a little bit lower, just because I think that there are little things, but it's the highs of that show is too good. Like, Eagly is such a fun. Like, it's just hilarious. Everything with his dad is really good. Everything Vigilante is awesome. Like he's just such a fun character, being like a complete sociopath who's crazy and is just murdering everybody, and like he has no issue doing that.
I love
but
that.
His optimism and his excitement for like people and looking up to Peacemaker is hilarious.
Yeah.
The Beatles, or not the Beatles, the Butterflies was just a whole interesting. Like it's just like what, but it works.
It does
because Gunn is that he operates that way. But yeah, anyway, I'll just say this is more Gunn's wheelhouse to me than it is
I agree.
Movies like Superman and so on.
Coolio. Well, what are you playing and what are you watching, sir? What do we got?
I am playing Abiotic Factor. 1 second. So, Abiotic Factor is, in my opinion, one of the sleeper best games of this year.
Yeah.
I would argue it is one of the best survival games ever made. It's not even, I don't even want to say it's a survival game, but it has survival elements. I don't even know what to call it. It's brilliant, though.
Yeah.
The way in which the world unfolds is awesome. You start with one sector. So, like, let me give you a breakdown. You're a scientist in a laboratory, and you kick things off, and it's like you have stats, and you have your ability, and who you are, and all those things. You start talking to scientists, you start unraveling things, and the way that you open up new door, you like open up a new door, and then an entire section of this laboratory opens up. And then there's all these doors that are closed. And then you keep going forward, and then you find certain items, and you start putting things together. You start making weapons. You start making armor. You start making, like, chests where you're storing your items. And, like, you're unraveling some of the story. And then you go through this portal, and it's like this. So it's like, imagine a laboratory that deals with interdimensional beings.
Yeah.
And you can go into any dimension. So it's a great setup for a game. But there's all these different dimensions and all these different portals that you eventually make your way to. And then you unlock an item because you grab items from that universe.
Yeah.
And then that unlocks something new, and then the map opens up again. And it's an entirely new section of the map. Where it's like you're not just in this like office sector, now you're in the industrial sector.
Yeah.
And there's an entire new area to explore. And the game just keeps on doing that. And it's not like too much. It's not like where it's like more. It's like more. It's not like, wow, this is too much. It's like, holy cow, there's more to this?
Yeah.
And then it loops back around to the office sector where a lot of people like make their base. So you're like, I made my base. I have like defenses. Like I set up a Tesla coil that attacks when a robot comes or when like people show up and you start fighting them.
Yeah.
The way in which the game unravels, I saw a clip today, and this is true. I'm 60 hours in, and me and Greg just discovered like a new sector that's like, there's more?
Dang.
This is nuts. And then we just found an item that we were able to craft that's like, that's awesome. We can make that now. It's you're like constantly discovering, and you're constantly exploring, and you're constantly finding new things. Dude, that game, Abiotic Factor, if you've not played it, if you like a game, the only criticism I have is it starts a little bit too slow.
Yeah.
In order to get into the meat of it, you need to put at least like 5 hours in. But if you do that, it's worthwhile. And me and Greg were a little bit slow. We didn't know what we were looking for. We didn't watch anything. We didn't like take any. I recommend not watching anything.
Yeah.
Because more and more aspects of this game keeps opening up, and we're loving it, dude. It might be my game of the year when it's all said and done.
Wow.
Considering the amount of hours I'm putting into it, if it lands the plane, dude. But the thing is, I just want it to keep going. I hope there's another sector after this sector. I hope there's new items to find after this. And part of my hope is at the end of it all, there's a portal that opens up, and it like leads to an open map like 7 Days to Die. That's this like gigantic map. That's like we can make this entire base, and you just keep going. And that's my hope for it. The game is really, really awesome. Gameplay wise, it's not like incredible where you're gonna be like doing this crazy cool like action stuff, but like you do have a gun, and the more you use it, the more you upgrade it, and like it's cool stuff like that. So I love it. Super good. I've been watching Squid Game season 1 with my wife.
Nice.
That show is phenomenal. It's really good, really well written, really well acted. That show's awesome. Peacemaker, obviously watching that.
Yep.
I was catching up from season 1, and just in general, that's pretty much it. Those are the main things I've been playing. Baldur's Gate 3. Dude, Baldur's Gate 3, I'm playing through it with my friend cooperatively. Game is so good. There's so many aspects of that game that unravel. It is a top 5 best game ever made. Just the depth of it, the fun of it, the writing. Dude, the writing of it is so... Baldur's Gate 3 has some of the best writing ever.
Hell yeah.
In any video game ever. Everything is meticulously written. There's funny moments. There's poignant moments. There's sad moments. There's just like... You go down to this Underdark area where there's like an entire mushroom colony of people. And they just lost all of their people. And, like, it talks about how, like, the air is filled with sorrow. And, like, dude, it's like Lord of the Rings level, like, writing. Like, really good stuff.
Yeah.
And there's a whole subplot in that where you help this one guy avenge his family, and then he wants to overthrow the leader. Like, dude, it's just so fun. Anyway, it's great.
I've only been playing Marvel Rivals. But I've been watching a lot.
Who are you maining?
Blade. Blade is so fun. Blade is disgusting.
Yeah.
He's so good.
I love Blade.
He's so fun to play. Gaming aside, I haven't really been playing much games. I've been watching a lot of stuff. Watching Peacemaker. Excited to review that episode in the next one. Excited for the next one tomorrow. I just watched Spider-Man No Way Home again yesterday, and that movie is beautiful, and I love it, and I don't know why I don't have it ranked higher, because it really is so good. So good. I also just watched The Incredibles, and that movie is so peak. That movie, I will stand on it. I don't care what anyone says. Cook me in the comments. That movie is the best Pixar movie ever made. I don't care what you have to say about it. Incredibles is the best Pixar movie. See me in the comment section. I don't even care. And lastly, I've been watching this anime called Sakamoto Days. It's very good. It's about this guy named Sakamoto. He is the most skilled bounty hunter assassin in the world. And he meets the love of his life, decides to settle down, and becomes a grocery store owner. And like people are showing up and like trying to kill him because like he's like the biggest like bounty hunter. And it's just such a good show. Like I'm not a big fan of English dub animes, but this one's really good. Fun fact: Sholomar Dueña's in there, and they just do such a good job of telling the story of just how cool these bounty hunters are. The first guy that shows up is named Shin. He used to work for Sakamoto like back in the day. This is no spoilers, by the way, but his power is like he could read people's thoughts. So like Sakamoto never talks to him; he just thinks things, and they just have conversation through that, which is badass. So, I don't know. I love cool shows like that. And it's like the cool art style. It kind of looks like 90s Japanese like anime type style, which is like something you'd find. And I don't know. Big fan. Love it. Watch Sakamoto Days on Netflix if you haven't. There's only about 18 episodes right now. New episodes are still coming out weekly. But yeah. Matt, where can they find you, bro?
Matt's Foodie Eats. MATTSFOODIEEATS.
Yeah.
Matt's Foodie Eats. Give me a follow. Check my stuff out. I'm uploading multiple videos every single week. Love it. Exciting. It's great. I love it. It's great. Jeremy,
he loves it. It's great. He loves it. Get this man to 10K, please, bro.
Please.
Me, PERMABANTER Podcast, anywhere. Follow our TikTok. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Like, comment, all that jazz. Genuinely love this podcast. Genuinely love all of you. Last week we had one of our most watched episodes ever in a week. So big thank yous to you guys. Our YouTube shorts have been getting a lot of love. Growing the TikTok and the Instagram slowly. We have our link tree in the bio as always if you want to go support us on any of our other platforms. But that is a pod. We'll see you next week for our updated Peacemaker review for episode 1 and 2. But other than that, it's been real, and we'll see you in the next one, baby. Yeah! I love you. Mwah.